2534. The anonymous Bitcoin.org owner accuses BTC mining pools of centralization. There's been a lot of controversy over the past few weeks stemming from the anonymous Twitter handle and co-owner of Bitcoin.org, Cobra Bitcoin. The well-known BTC community member has been at the forefront of contentious subjects for many years now, and this week Cobra is claiming that one man has control of more than 51% of the BTC network. The infamous snake Twitter handle Cobra Bitcoin claims Bitmain controls 80% of the BTC hash rate. The notorious Cobra is at it again, stirring up controversial conversations on Twitter, and begging the BTC community to change the protocol's proof of work (POW) consensus algorithm. Cobra believes mining pool centralization has taken over the network. Cobra's tweets specifically target the Chinese firm Bitmain Technologies and the company's CEO Jin Wu. This is not the first time Cobra has initiated the subject of mining centralization, as he has brought the topic up many times over the years, alongside BTC Core developer Luke Jr., another staunch advocate of a POW change. On June 18, the co-owner of Bitcoin.org shared a pie chart of the mining pools processing blocks on the BTC network and stated, Bitcoin simply can't be censorship-resistant long-term if the hashing power is controlled almost entirely by one entity. You can't build digital gold on something that can be shut down by one man, and needs rapid, massive, coordinated response amongst everyone to counter. This is the pie chart the Twitter handle Cobra shared on June 18, 2018. Prior to Cobra's tweet showing the hashrate distribution pie chart, the anonymous individual started tagging big pools that he suspects are directly connected to Bitmain and its CEO Jin Wu. Bitmain claims they don't control the majority of the hashing power behind Ant Pool, BTC.com and Vibetk and other pools, states Cobra. These claims and this hashing power needs to be audited, to verify how much is independently owned. Suspect 80% plus of BTC hashrate is Bitmain. Cobra accused of throwing stones from a glass house at BTC.com's business operations VP, Alejandro de la Torre. This specific statement led to a response from BTC.com's business operations VP, Alejandro de la Torre, who scoffed at Cobra's claims. Following the response, Cobra asks de la Torre if he can confirm how much of the hashing power on BTC.com is owned by Bitmain. De la Torre decides to respond by bringing up another point of centralization, which concerns Cobra's control over the domain Bitcoin.org, and the recent changes the site has made banning companies that once supported the New York Agreement. Can you explain me to why the BTC.com wallet is no longer welcome on Bitcoin.org? While we followed all the community guidelines and more? De la Torre asks the co-owner of the website. The other co-owner of Bitcoin.org is Thamos, the owner of R, Bitcoin and BitcoinTalk.org. All the wallet requirements have been met. Where does it state anything about NIA? If you're going to play politics, at least be transparent about it and reflect it on the requirements. Not the first time a large pool controlled a great deal of BTC hash rate. Cash.io surpassed 51% several times in the summer of 2014. Cobra's following Twitter posts later that day continued to claim that Bitmain is in full control of the BTC hash rate, and he believes other mining pools cannot compete with the Beijing company's power. We have waited years for this competition that never arrives. Halon hardware is 1% of the network hashing power, and they don't sell anything anymore. Cobra explains it seems nobody can compete with Bitmain on cost per J/THs, they will continue to dominate long-term, with nothing to stop them, he adds. The solution is to change the POW, and end their monopoly, or to at least soft fork in a new algorithm alongside the existing SHA-256. This algorithm is at present a total failure. At the moment, according to statistics from blockchain.info, BTC.com, and Bitcoinity, data shows BTC.com's pool currently has around 28–29% of BTC's network hash rate at the time of publication, June 13, 2014. The last pool that grew significantly large when it processed more than 51% of the BTC network in the summer of 2014 was Gas.io, The mining pool Gash.io surpassed the 51% mark a couple of times that year, and held that number for more than half a day on June 16, 2014. However, at the time the pool promised to stay honest, and since then the Gash.io pool had split up into multiple factions. Nothing major ever happened like Bitcoin Gold's recent 51% attack, except a whole lot of FUD spread in MSM headlines that year. Bitcoin Core developer Luke Jr. has also been advocating for a hard fork to change BTC's proof-of-work algorithm. Luke has created a poll for people to vote on the subject on Twitter. As far as Cobra and his recent statements, the snake-like character has relentlessly pushed for a POW change for quite some time, and due to his bipolar-like statements it's difficult for many to take his words seriously. However, his control over Bitcoin.org has allowed his voice to stir up controversial conversations once again. What do you think about the infamous Cobra Bitcoin character and his recent statements? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Images via Pixabay, Wallpaper Abyss, and Blockchain.info. Now live, Satoshi Pulse. A comprehensive, real-time listing of the cryptocurrency market. View prices, charts, transaction volumes, and more for the top 500 cryptocurrencies trading today.